Welcome students. In this video, I'm going to teach you lesson 17, Transformation of Sentences for class 7th. My dear students, as you have already read this chapter, I'm going to give you an overview of transformation of sentences. What do you understand by transformation of sentences? It means changing or converting the words or form of a sentence without changing its meaning or any sense. There are different kinds of sentences to transform from one to another. To transform any sentences, you may need to know the method how to transform sentences from to another. There are several methods to transform sentence. So let's revise the whole chapter. What all contents that I'm going to explain in this video. So there are 4 different types or ways of transforming the sentences. As you can see on your screen, these are the 4 ways in which we will be interchanging the sentences. First, interchange of affirmative and negative sentences. Second, interchange of assertive and interrogative sentences. Third, interchange of assertive and exclamatory sentences. And the fourth one is where the sentences contains the adverb to. So the first concept where the interchange of affirmative and negative sentences. If we find the word am, is, are, was, were plus adjective in any affirmative sentence, what do we have to do? We will write the word not instead of that word. Am, is, are, was, were plus adjective and make the opposite word of the adjective at the time of negative sentence. So my dear students, affirmative and negative transformation can be done by removing, adding negative words and replacing adjectives or adverbs with their opposites. As you can see from the example in front of your screen, man is mortal and the negative one is man is not immortal. So the meaning of the sentence remains the same, but the way of writing the sentence or when we transform the sentence, we have used the opposite of mortal as well as we have added the negative word not to the sentence. Hence, both the sentences convey the same meaning and message. Similarly, students, negative sentences can be transformed into affirmatives. For example, she is not as weak as her sister. This is a negative sentence. When we transform this sentence into affirmative, the sentence will be like this: she is stronger than her sister. Second one, where we interchange of assertive and interrogative sentences. When you interchange an assertive and interrogative sentences, you always change the tone. What is the tone when being an affirmative or negative? If the assertive sentences is affirmative, the interrogative will be negative. And if it is a negative, then the assertive will be affirmative. While transforming interrogative sentences into assertive sentences, we add not if the interrogative sentences is in the affirmative. For example, interrogative, is he not a bright student? Question mark. Assertive, he is a bright student. Full stop. So there is a difference between assertive and interrogative sentences. When we put question mark, it becomes interrogative, and when it ends with the full stop, then the sentence will be assertive. So with that, my dear students, you can easily recognize if the interrogative is in the negative, its assertive will be in the affirmative, and vice versa. Third one, interchange of assertive and exclamatory sentences. In order to change an exclamatory sentences into an assertive without changing its meaning, what do we have to do? We have to add words like very, indeed, truly, etc. According to the need of the sentence, we need to remove the exclamation mark as well. The expressive adverb in assertive sentences is always replaced with an exclamatory opening, such as how, what, oh, etc., and ends with exclamation mark. For example, the sentence of assertive is, "It is really a lovely sight." Whenever we are changing the sentence into exclamatory, we will be adding the exclamatory opening. Oh, what a lovely sight it is! Exclamation mark. So my dear students, these are the certain ways where you are able to change a sentence from exclamatory to assertive and vice versa. And when the exclamatory opening is replaced with the suitable adverb, how does it look? For example, how well she dances! Exclamation mark. She really dances very well. So this is your example for assertive sentences. So these are the certain rules which we need to follow while transforming the sentences. Now the fourth one and the last one, when the sentence is containing the adverb to. Adverb to is always changed into so that. It does not comes together, it goes separately in the sentence. Let's see an example. These mangoes are too cheap to be good. Here, to adverb has been replaced by so that. These mangoes are so cheap that they cannot be good. In the sentence, the adverb to is replaced with the conjunctive expression so that. Dear students, if there is a use of adjective after to and infinitive after adjective, then what is the example? Let's see an example. He was too tired to work. Now what we have to do, so is used in place of the adverb to, and that is used after the used adjective in the sentence. After this, anyone from he, she, it, they, I, we is used according to the subject of the first clause. Now what you have to do, you have to replace to with cannot in present tense and could not in the past tense. Example, he is too old to work hard. He is so old that he cannot work hard. So the sentence is in present tense, so we have used cannot, and if the sentence would be in past tense, then we will be using could not. So my dear students, I hope you all have revised the chapter very well through this video. Now I have some exercises for you so as to practice. Here is an exercise A followed by B and C.